Okay, welcome. Let me actually go here and we will begin our screen sharing and I'm already. So I have, oh, wait, we're gonna go to skits and I guess that we're about to be ready with the games. So we already have great games over here, guys. Let's just actually do really great, amazing job one by one. Quick analysis of the games. We have already Caleb versus Simone. I guess a London system kind of happened. Well, that was the intention. So after this, it was supposed to be a London, but now it transposed to a perk. And now this system is with sometimes white tried to castle, queen side play, bishop h6. And you also need to be a little bit aware of e5 ideas. So after this, just e5. And now this is reasonable. I don't know, for some reason this f6 move is, I'm thinking that could I play a much better idea out of here? Yeah, so after this bishop c4, it seems like there are only a few possibilities. I mean, like rook f7 would just allow me to play e6, and I might be winning after king h8. And now question should be maybe rook left, rook d3, and I have a great chance to play the other way around. Maybe, well, I did not. Maybe this knight move, yes. Sometimes then I can come to f4. So this not to even this knight h3. It's also very strong, and I think it will make it. Yep. So definitely good attacking chances for Caleb in this position. Yeah, why not? Let's see another game. That game should be almost finishing. So now we have Kyle versus Louis from PS11. So ranked man, Kyle is it's okay, I guess, in this position for him. White has this bad bishop over here, but maybe we're thinking about planning like a4, a5, and yeah, it could be an option, but I think it just would be a should be fine. F5 ideas maybe. Although the knight on c7, it's not participating in the game. I don't see too much future. Maybe with f5, knight e8, knight f6, and then once you get the knight to f6, yeah, that's a way for you to have a little bit better. I mean, some chances over. Let's say Bobby versus Bobby. So already we can. We have this. We have this Scandinavian position, but yeah, I mean, White gets a lot of space, some easy space, and yeah, rook d1, maybe. The game seems reasonable. I mean, I'm not saying Black is losing, but I'd rather be White here with the space from the game. Then I could just play move like rook e1, try to see myself pushing towards the center. So this is a much better little bit happy to have this position because of the central part. So why not? Why not just to do it? When we are doing here, we have Chenyu and Chloe. Good matchup, PS59 girls versus Chloe. Chloe already, she was a Chelsea prep girl, and she used to play on strong team, and the tournaments from her moved net, so which is actually amazing. From what I'm seeing here, we have the dragon, and yeah, this is I guess this was the d5 trick happened over here. Yes. So center for trick and d5.
You can hear me, Johnny?
Now I can hear you better. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. So knight c6, b6. Yeah, this position has been played before. Now it's like you still get the piece back. Queen a5 maybe. Black has a very common, a very how you say? Not common, I was gonna say common, like the Spanish says cómodo, but I was a very
Comfortable.
comfortable position. The fact that he has this nice dark square dragon bishop connected, so it's B2, and he also has this rook on BA and this other rook coming to CA. I mean, you have these two open files in an opposite castle position. You also have a certain decent way controlling, and you have the two bishops. I mean, I could definitely be confident that black is just better. Two open files, bishop pairs, good center control, and an opposite castle position, and you can see that white hasn't started trying to attack or to push his pieces on. Like maybe h4, h5, usually a normal way to play. Queen d5 would be probably met with what, bishop e6, very normal move maybe, rook ba, and or even just rook ba straight away and leave up your options to play bishop e6 or bishop f5, rook ca, and you're putting a lot of pressure in these two files. It's like here or here. And,
so Johnny, that's Chloe Gaw. That's not Chloe that was in 33.
Oh, it's not? Oh my goodness.
I was at the wrong game, and I'm listening to your analysis and looking at the game and it didn't match up. Because I was actually at Chloe from that goes to 318 now. I was in her
because it would be with an S, not with a G, right? It would be because Chloe's dark, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so like we mentioned before, so I definitely believe that black has a very nice, amazing position out of here right now, and yeah, I mean the center control,
open B file, C
open
file,
B file and C file, bishop pairs, and this is opposite
imagine,
castle. Yeah.
Maybe just rook B8. Oh no, well the pawn's hanging right now, I guess.
Yeah, but
man, if I can
work.
stack that pawn in a good way.
Yeah, but rook ba even will work perfect because you can't take with the knight. Yeah, and then you have to take with the queen, and then maybe bishop e6, rook c8, and that's enough initiative over here. I think that I'll be actually queen d. I mean, like right now, rook ba. If queen d5, I got rook b2, right? And there are certain tricks with bishop c3, queen c3, and I will definitely think that it's under a big trouble over here. So yeah.
So maybe rook b8 is good then.
Yeah, I literally believe on it. Let's see now, Van M versus Rosie. So we now have this position, which seems it came from Italian opening. So knight f3, develop, see. Always watching out Freddy's pawns because the bishop is aiming this way and this other bishop aiming this way. So after h6, bishop b3, d6. There's no need to play bishop c2 right away, right? I'll think that maybe knight d2. But it seems that the other day I actually run into, wait, what happened here? Is this a piece or?
Looks like white's just up a piece.
White's just up a piece. So I guess it was like a,
wait, how did that happen?
A blunder. Oh, he just blundered the knight on d4.
What do you mean?
Yeah, look.
So d4.
And then the pawn just knight d4 and free piece.
How?
Here. You take, pawn, and then knight takes d4.
He just
yeah.
Oh man.
With the queen.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. So I guess
slow down.
Yeah, I gotta slow down. I guess it was just a blunder out of the opening. We can't just. And then now we have Alex versus Jude, and I guess we already can bet ourselves all into a Cabo-Can. And I'm wondering how did this? Yeah. Oh.
So Jude is up in exchange.
Upper pawn. So upper pawn. Jude is up
in exchange.
No.
What?
He has two rooks versus. What happened with this rook? Oh my goodness! In my brain, the rook is on a1. Oh.
I'm just looking at the board again. Like, wait.
Oh, but you were watching a far away advance. I was just looking at the. What happens was that when I was looking at the position right now, I was in the opening, finding out how did they got to this position, and it was a trade on E6, and I could tell, yeah, now it's up in exchange, and
It was skewer.
with a very safe, also pawn up of advantage because now it's
He's
not
up an
even
exchange
double.
and a pawn.
And a pawn. Yeah. So I'll be ready to push my pawn on e5, and once I do push my pawn on e5, I mean, what can I say? Black is just way better out of here.
You just gotta get like nice e5 in, maybe e5.
Yeah. So I guess that Louis made the plan that we discussed about a4, a5, capture on b6, and normally, and most of the time, this could become a weakness for black. I kind
Let's
of
see who's
don't
in the
like maybe
chat.
the way he handled. Maybe rook ba, rook a.
Looks like we got Julian and Daniel in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Julian? Julian, I think I need to make a video out of the French and explain all these positions. Maybe it's for you, help you out. I mean, I know that you have it, but yeah, good player, good player. Need to probably work on not to play too fast. But right now, similar plan, the way I saw it when we were on this position in this game, that was the thing. Now let's just go towards lower. We're gonna go over 1,000, and we have Josh, Matthews, Nate. What is GNT? GADT is.
What are you talking about, Johnny? What section?
No, 1,000.
Under 1,000 or over?
No, over 1,000.
All right, and what are you reading?
The GA and DT. That's
who against Elliott?
No, yeah, the school here.
That's
Yeah,
Rohale PS40 GNT.
PS40.
The one against. You're talking about the one that's playing against Elliott, right?
The one that's playing against all of them. Yeah, like
yeah, it says GNT. GNT at the end.
Oh, that's GNT as ours. Oh, okay. So no, because I thought that it might be the school or something. I wasn't okay. Rohale. Okay, so Rohale.
That's Rohale. Rohale Shah. Rohale and Elliott actually should be a good game. Whoa, look at this. Black is winning.
Mm-hmm. Where's that? Whose game you're watching?
Rohale Elliott.
Oh, okay.
Needs to be played correctly though.
Let me just begin with it. Yeah. So let's see.
It's actually going to be instructional. Very instructional. That was the wrong move.
What? Oh, this was nice. This is
They both queen at the same time.
No, but you have to capture.
Oh, no, you're not at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a win for black. This is why I said it was instructional.
Yeah. How to win this end game is usually.
The B pawn's a win. The C pawn and A pawn is a draws.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if let's see if black knows how to win this position actually.
Yeah, it should be very easy. I mean, like all you need to do is follow the technique. You keep bringing the queen as close as possible, and then every time the king is in front of the pawn, you bring your king over. That's how you basically gonna win it. So
I think Rohale knows what. Oh, that was a mistake. You gotta let him force you to. You gotta force him in. So it looks like Rohale knows the technique, but Elliott just made it a little easy for him there going under. And again, with that second move, again made it very easy for him.
Yeah, now he's gonna win another tempo on that one. So king's gonna come to d6. Yeah, or d7. Yeah. So it's just like.
And then he walks into the pin.
Oh, into the pin. So now, yeah. No, just bring the king. Yeah. Well, King E7 was no King E7 is a draw.
King E7 stalemate.
King E6 should
King E6, King F1, and King D8 is mate.
And Queen D8 is mate, yeah.
Queen
King
yes,
E6.
yeah, Queen D8.
Nope. You don't draw. Just King E6, King F8, Queen D8 checkmate.
Yeah, that was but he gets back to the other position he was in. White's taking a little longer than he should here with this conversion. Now it should be much easier after Queen to H4 check.
Or yeah.
Looks like he's having a hard time here.
Mm-hmm. But like, you know, we need to let it happen. Very instructional process, how to learn. Most of the time, well, just to put it here, let's just go here and show to the guys specific position. No, actually, like,
all right, so this time Elliot walked around the correct way. So let's see. But it looks like he has to go back to A2 and King F7.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to White's I was gonna put.
What is he doing? He's making mistakes.
And
all right, King F6 here wins. There we go. He found the move, King F6.
And I'm
right,
just gonna
so
set up my queen.
converted.
I'm gonna put my king around here. And I'm
Coach
gonna go
Logan
analyze
in the
the board.
house.
So
Coach Logan, what's going on?
So guys said the way you win this
hey Daniel,
is usually,
how you doing?
The way you're gonna win this position is by right, and the way you want to win this position is that
94.
You do check. Your opponents will be like, what you try to do most of the time is to either try to come now, you can promote. Then let's say your opponent comes close, and again you check. If your opponent goes this way, then you just again try to
always behind the pawn.
Always behind the pawn. Then when he tries to go here, then again this check. And now your opponent cannot go this way because you just captured the pawn. So you force him to be in front of the pawn, right? So now this pawn move is not a threat. And then now all you need to do is just bring the king. And if it goes this way, well, that will be a pin. So most likely your opponent will do something like this. And what you want to do is something like check again.
Thank you.
And then if this is happening, it's just, check. And then you go same routine all the time, check. And then if he goes like here, then check, and then not check. You try to capture the pawn. He goes here, check again. He can go that way. And every time he puts the king in front of the pawn, you just bring your king closer until you're able to get, to checkmate position with this. This is a very just easy way just to prove, but it's very important kids know how to win this endgame. Yes, it's not going to be the first time that we are going to see this going over. So just going to set up like this and go back into the game. We have now, so this was under 1,000. We have our friend Chris, Christopher Landon, explain this position. Right now, it seems to me that white might be okay. There might be good interesting moves in here. Maybe something like rook c1 maybe, or yeah, can't say it's, but interesting. So anyway, this seems very, very normal and nice. And we want to see up to here what we're doing for.
I was actually just looking at Chloe from PS33, but it just went. They're in a rook and pawn game. Probably, I don't know. Maybe it could be a draw. Maybe it could be a win. It's
So
3-on-3 FGH with a B pawn for white and rooks on both
uh,
sides.
we have Jacob Harris from PS116, and we have Devin from Lower Lab, Coach Logan. I know Coach Logan's on the house, so
Coach
let's
Logan he's
say
in the house, not on the house.
in
He's in the
in the
house.
house, in the
Because if
house.
he's on the house, he better be
He's on the
careful.
roof. He's on the roof on
He better
the.
be careful.
Yeah, he must be careful
What
with his
section is
work.
that, Johnny? Under 1,000, right?
Yeah, under 1,000. So we have Jacob versus Jacob 116 versus Jacob Harris versus Devin from Lower Lab. So
Is that C pawn gonna make it?
I don't think so. I think actually White should be in control here. I mean, but I think they played probably a
Pawn
Stonewall.
takes
This is what
pawn.
Jacob.
Just
Yeah,
take the
Stonewall.
pawn.
I know Jacob
Take
Harry
the
plays
pawn.
Stonewall, so yeah, this is how we get into this. But should be winning.
He should have taken a pawn and then pushed to the B2.
Yeah, but
Protected.
Yeah. Let's go to a more concrete game. I understand this
Johnny,
game,
it's
but
too early for you to be yawning, man. Come on.
I'm about to. You know me. Today I'm going to sleep around 7:30. Oh, but today's the tournament, right?
What tournament?
You know, Coach Fige and Coach Alex, and are they doing it or
On
not?
Friday.
No, Thursday. I think I did. I thought Coach Russ says Thursday.
Well, I didn't get an email, so I don't know.
No, but Coach Russ also always sends a email a little bit later around 6 when it's the tournament. Pretty sure he does that one. So we agree that we'll make tournament once a week, which is way better because.
So Johnny, we should go back to this Chloe Chen Yu game.
Oh, I was about to I was going to watch Micah versus Akash.
Oh, let's do that because we know we gotta show Cash some love. I didn't even see that game going on. Did that just start?
Do you know why I like to watch Akash games?
Yeah, Johnny, we know.
Oh, you already know? Oh, okay.
Let's look at Micah's game because Micah goes to pitch 59, you know?
Not because of the other part. Yeah, I like to watch. Yeah, Micah's, you know who's Micah's teacher, right? Do you know who's Micah's coach, right?
Mr. Darren Reese.
Yes. I ask Micah all the time, Micah, how do you learn this? And he said, oh, Darren taught me. And I'm like, okay, so wait.
Yeah,
Why
Darren's
not?
doing a good job with him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Chat is jumping. Coach Logan, Crystal. Oh, there we go. Good job. Good job, Anthony. Good job. We're going to keep challenging you, buddy.
Sophia is Sophia's
Sophia is that's Daniel's mom, but that's Daniel on her name. It just has her name there.
Oh, okay.
From PS281 River School. Coach Logan, all you kids should do it. Important.
Oh, Coach Logan was illuminating me. Thank you, Coach Logan. Yes. Now I see the GNT thing. I don't know. I was still like school or something. I don't get it. I mean, Gandad, you know me. I don't want to.
King 12. Yeah, those chess kid lessons are amazing. Make sure you guys are doing your chess kid lessons. I can't stress how important they are and how much information and knowledge there is in that. So take advantage, please.
So yeah, it seems like a very nice game, and Akash has a very comfortable position. I guess that Micah hasn't played D4, maybe to take a little bit more extra space controlling the center, but it's okay. Yeah, the game is pretty equal, and so far it seems nice. Let's see if we go to a little bit much more live, because that game is going to.
You see the bishop on F3. I just want to show the pawn structure with the B7 C6 pawn really cut off the bishop scope in that position.
Okay, let me show you. Yeah, you mean the over here, F3 looking there. Yeah, I mean this is you know what they say, a middle game with opposite colors bishops, which it depends a lot about which bishop is very active.
Which one is attacking?
Which bishop or who?
Well, it doesn't matter anymore because Akash gave it up.
Yeah.
Maybe he was
thinking
about
doing a job, right? I think that bishop
was doing a great job. He was thinking about putting his knight on F4.
But guess what? You know, it's.
But I like his transition.
I like his transition too. Yeah, C files is definitely way better than
And then Black can play D4 and fix the C pawn.
Maybe, yeah, that could be an option. And even if White plays D4, then he has to face with the C4 square would be a B5, B4. some sort of minority attack, which will work uh, into black's position. It will work better for black. So
All right. So what game were you thinking about going to?
no, I thought maybe we should go back to the Sharks, and once we're able to go to see Sharks, that's actually let's say the Sharks
The
if they already
Sharks.
the Sharks starts the
Tiburones.
second Los Tiburones.
Los Tiburones.
Yeah, so we have this game. This is the game that we were discussing before about the
Yeah, this Chen Yu Chloe game is sick.
yeah,
It's absolutely sick. It's like Tyson and Holyfield, the girls.
it's such an aggressive and complicated game. Um, I will probably say that. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's much more comfortable to be black for sure.
Yeah,
but Chen Yu is she's fighting. She's a fire.
Yeah.
She's taking her time, which is great. She's down to what, 10 minutes. We started with 25. So she's taking her time, which is very smart. And I always tell my students, I'm very tactical. I love tactics, right? I also love defense and chess. I love defending for some reason. And I always say there's a lot of tactics in defense, like the amount that you have to calculate in defense.
No, a lot of people are confused about it. But the truth is that the strongest players in the world are being amazing defenders.
Yes.
They hang on to positions because the truth is that when you're good defending, two things will happen. Either you're good to save a lot of games and make them draw once you're losing, or you can get wins too because your opponents also they do get tired. Attacking in chess could make you to be tired, and then you start making a little tiny, irrelevant, not precise moves. Maybe not to call them mistakes, just little tiny mistake, like not very precise moves, and then suddenly you start getting yourself into big trouble. And this is, I guess, this is the way it looks like. So finally, this position that we're watching it's definitely Queen A4 is the move that I suspected to happen. There are a bunch of ideas over here, like Rook C3, E4 is an idea.
So it looks like White has to find another defensive move here. That bishop is going to come back, and A1 is going to be a little sweet. So I don't know. The rook on H1, I feel like. Oh, actually, I like this move. I like this move a lot.
Queen E4.
Yeah, it's stopping any bishop retreat. I mean, it doesn't stop it, but the queen is actually pinned down to the. But now, is there potential exchange sacrifices soon? I don't know. The queen was protecting the bishop. That bishop diagonal was open.
I can begin with.
No, not right now.
The bishop H6 ideas. Yeah.
All right, so there goes bishop H6.
And rook D2 seems like only move.
This is trouble, right?
I think it is
because bishop. Actually, they could still play bishop D2.
No, you can't. You could. Oh yeah, the queen is on E4.
It's just dangerous. I don't know. There's definitely some stuff to calculate.
Oh no, if you can play bishop D2, then you're fine. I thought you couldn't play it.
What if bishop D2 and then bishop and then something like bishop C4? No, you could just take bishop takes H6. No, I don't think that works. You can just take on H6.
So bishop D2. Yeah, this is. No, but there is rook D6 check, right, coach?
Or bishop H6, right? So bishop C4 is what I said, right? Bishop C4, blocking the queen from being able to trade.
Yeah, it takes.
And it comes with a big threat.
Rook D6 check, king E3. Only
it looks like, and then it looks like you could pick up the rook on H1 then.
And then you can pick up the rook.
Maybe there's more. I don't know, but just
no, you have to be careful because it's queen E5 at the end of the day. You know, because you're gonna play king D2, king E3, and then what are you gonna play? Rook D1, in order for you to picked it up, and once you play with D1, it takes, you take on D1, then
No, I don't think you have time for that.
You can play Queen E5. There's always Queen C1 check. You know, at the end of the
there's no time for
end.
queen, because when you go Queen E5, there's going to be too many black pieces to attack the king.
No, but the rook on B8 is hanging. You know what I'm saying?
After
I'm saying
take,
bishop C4, bishop
C4,
bishop C4, bishop C4, bishop H6, Queen A1, King D2, Rook D6, King E3, right? Rook D1.
So what's the difference with this line?
I can play bishop D5. That's actually a very strong move. Now I can play bishop D5. You get it? I mean, so I'm attacking your queen, and I can remove my bishop and create the threat.
Oh, right. He can't. Yeah, she can't. I'm going crazy.
No,
I'm thinking.
But you know what I'm thinking? I know, but you can just play bishop f3. I mean, queen f3. What happens with queen f3? Oh no, then you get checkmated on c2. Wow, this rook b4. This rook b4. I don't know. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Queen d3 then, and then I need to face rook d4. And I am, or rook d6. No, rook d4, and then
rook b2 wins.
But no, bishop c4 also wins.
How about rook takes b2?
I think there's a bunch of ways to win.
No, rook takes b2.
This rook b4 was amazing. I actually like this strong move.
Dude, rook b2 is mate.
Do you have a checkmate threat with c2?
What do you do?
I have the rook for dinner. You play rook b6, right? Yeah, and then queen a3. No. Yeah, what happens if I dinner the rook? You play rook b6, king c1, rook b1, checkmate. If I play king e1, yeah, it makes sense, yeah. Okay, let's say you capture and I don't capture.
You have to capture the c2's hanging.
I could play c3, make my life.
No, come on, that can't work. I wouldn't make you do that, Johnny.
I know. I mean, I'm not saying this life is easy.
That's a rough one. All right, what's going on in the chat? Yo, this chat is moving with Anthony and Daniel in here.
Come on, help over here the coaches with the allies.
Ali Reza, Clock Magnus. Yeah, Ali Reza's too fast for him, man. I'll tell you this. If there's increment in any online time control, Magnus will kill all of them. But he gets flagged. I mean, Ali Reza is so sharp and tricky, and he's just too fast.
Oh yeah, because that's something too, right? It was no increment, right?
Yeah, it's no increment.
Yeah,
increment is a different story.
It's a different story.
A huge difference, especially for Magnus.
Yeah, but Magnus is still really fast. I saw Magnus clock. It wasn't like the worst also, right? It was the thing that the truth is that it's not about being fast. It's about
oh, look at this move. She went with bishop b3. That's a simple move. But what happens if bishop takes bishop? Rook takes e2. What are they banking on?
I don't know why this move. Yeah, I just take on h6 and then I'll figure it out. This is not enough, and I guess white is gonna get enough material for it, so the game's gonna keep rolling.
Yeah, I think rook b2 is a nice one.
Yeah, I would like rook b2 was a destroying.
So Chen Yu does take on h6.
Yeah,
and
then if rook c2,
it must have been like a sigh of relief. I mean, rook c2, queen takes, bishop takes. Then what though?
Well, I'm
still losing.
Yeah, still losing. I'm up a lot of material. Oh yeah, because I have 2 pieces or whatever.
But maybe you could play something like 94 and try to, mess with the back rank or something. I don't
know. No, bishop c2. Even bishop c2 is quite strong, right? I don't think you're able to hold it after that. I think bishop c2 was stronger too. Just threat the queen, and then you threaten into do this cover check, and yeah, but this is safe enough. Queen c2, only move, and then now bishop c2, and Yeah, I mean, this is still an attack. A little bit much more dangerous. You need to be mindful about rook d8 coming up, right? But it should be fine. Interesting, interesting.
For
Oh.
sure.
So the player that beat Gary Kasparov after he was like not losing any game with the white pieces. Like Gary Kasparov did not lose a game with the white pieces for like 7 years or something like that. I think that the last time he lost the game was against, I don't know, it was against Kramnik or
What do you mean left the game?
lost the game,
Oh, lost.
with the
Okay.
white pieces at some point was or against Ivanchuk. I think he lost a French position. But I think that the game that he literally lost was in 2002. He lost to. That's why I gave the hint. I said that you know him very well. The guy who beat Gary Kasparov after 7 years without not losing with the white pieces, and that was
So who was it?
a guy that you know very well. You know,
Who?
Grandmaster's like best friend. I'm just kidding. Rajapov.
Roger. Oh, I got a scalp off him. So
Yeah.
got a little online scalp off him. Julian, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Julian is in the check-in. How's Julian doing
Yeah.
in the tournament? Let me go check on
Let me see if Julian or Darren, who are over there, they know. What did I tell to Coach Ross, to the kids when they asked me about Coach Ross, Julian? And when I was doing curriculum classes, people, oh, where's Coach Ross? And I used to tell them, Coach Ross is doing what?
Let me see how Julian is doing.
You remember that?
So Julian, I don't see you, buddy. Oh, Julian, 0-1 so far. Okay. Okay, we gotta bounce back, Ju. Whoa, look what this end game turned into. This has been a crazy end game, man. Chloe against Amita.
We have Chloe versus.
Amita. They're in a queen and 2 pawns versus queen and 1 pawn end game.
Yeah, there's, we haven't seen under 700. Let's just go over here really quick. We have
Right.
Daniel, PS281 on fire.
Daniel is on fire.
Yeah.
Fire,
Let me see.
fire.
Yeah, let's see. Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's Daniel who's in the chat.
Yeah. So.
Oh, wait, they say on Daniel's on too. Let me check on Daniel.
No. So he's up a rook. Opponent has a
Playing right
pawn,
now?
but it should be enough for you to win. You can't complain about it. Should be a nice position to finish it up. So why not?
Danielson. Good job, Daniel. What section is Daniel in? What game is that? Tino? Yeah, let's get Tino up here, baby. PS 111 representative Tino is in the building, baby.
Yeah.
What section is that? Under 1,000?
I think you see Coach Jenny, she just mentioned in an email right now, and she's saying that like steps for joining the chess kit event, the tournaments for it's the same as procedure as when we sign up for the big song, which I haven't done yet because but it's tournament's too late, so yeah, I go to sleep early.
What is going on here?
Prescriptions over here. Oh, okay.
All right, so Tino
why
is
this check? Why the check?
Daniel is up a rook for 3 pawns.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
He should be able to convert
rook
now 2 pawns.
b7. Rook b7 was way stronger. That d4 pawn wasn't a worry.
Yeah, you want to try to
just
separate the pawns, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, my
Isolate
king's in
them a
front of
bit.
my king's in front of that pawn, so that pawn's going nowhere, right? So you just rook b7, rook a7, maybe ideas, and then your b pawn also becomes strong. That's like an option. So yes. Let's see if we have under 300. Let's see our kids over there, the youngsters.
The youngsters, the futures.
Yeah, so we have Leo, and we have Nikolai, just 30. And I have Simon. Let's see little Simon over here. PS116. Simon is the man. He's into it. So in this position, he's a piece down with pressure, but well, he was having this pass pawn, and his opponent's king is not 100% safe. I mean, we can't say
Is
that.
Simon gonna play Rook E2, Johnny? Is it coming?
Is it coming? Yeah.
Is it coming?
So.
Is he gonna see Rook?
I mean, but it's White's move. I can play.
I know.
I can play something like Queen G2, Queen G5, maybe. You know they're really easy. You know how hard it could be. Where do you go, babe? So, yep. Voila. Rook C5. Foothold. But the truth is that I don't know why you would love to put this rook over here. I mean, the queen goes to H3. Certain special specific that. I mean, you do need to be very careful with your own background because it's not easy for you to not to be. So you do need to be careful over here. Okay, let's see a Colton versus Theodore.
Who?
Colton versus Theodore. Basis versus lower lap. Theodore's
Basis Brooklyn. Whoa, looks like a queen helper checkmate is on the way, guys. After bishop to F3.
Bishop F3. I mean, this is a big problem with this bishop and this diagonal. And everything is coming here, here, and here. Yeah, totally not. Not what we wanted. Yeah, checkmate is on a unstoppable checkmate. No way for you to stop it. Once you see this formation with a bishop over here that you could hardly move or get it out, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, checkmate's coming. Just go back and get ready for it. And say 1500. I think the guys will probably start their second round. That's round. Oh, still going on this game. Jude and versus Alex, and yeah, he's up in exchange, and I don't think this B plus pawn has such a big future. I don't definitely see this happening, at least not anytime soon. And where do you go? So Jude's taking his time way long. As I see, there is just a few seconds left. I will have definitely leave my rook on D. I think that what would you want to trade the queens right over here? I think white skin could be a little bit in danger. I mean, queen is just a check. I'll play trade. So maybe just queen
whenever
D3
you're getting attacked, just trade, liquidate.
Yeah, but I think that the way I see it is it's just doing great. I mean, there's no need. So white has a chance to attack. I mean, black has chances to attack. So let me see. I will trade, and yeah, it's easily winning probably to bring my king in the game. King of7, king of6. Help with the pawn, and then go for the king side f5, e4, and that is that.
But even if everything gets traded here, it's not so clear.
Yeah, right? I mean, he had the queen on d3. I wouldn't trade queens. I think my queen was in a great spot on d3.
I think it really was.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have done anything. White had no threats at all. I mean,
at all, yeah.
even F5 and E4 and then just push those from. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the F6 E5 structure is good against the bishop, but
yeah, you're hindering the bishop. Just improve the pieces. That's for sure. Just improve the pieces. So just like you need to do the most important move in the position, whatever is needed to be done. No, this is very important. This is what I have to do. So then you do it. That's a very simple question. It's a very simple task. What is it that I need to do?
What's most important?
What's most important to be done? Like, first of all, you need to do, you choose a move that helps you improve your position, right? That's a very important part. So you always need to try to find a move to make your position to improve. And then when you have a couple of few choices, 2 to 3 choices, make the one that's most likely the most important, like right now needs to be done. And those are very, and it's like very responsible for your move. I have read all these algorithm things to help you find moves. I think that they could be very helpful to anyone. But yeah. Queen E4.
So
It's gonna
not
take like
if you were white, would you trade queens there?
If I was white, I will probably resign. But we need to keep up the
I
good
think white
fights.
still has game there. All right, what's going on here?
Maybe H4.
Julian,
That's the move I will play. And I would
coaches,
not trade
who was
queens.
your proudest tournament scout? Proudest tournament scout in real life, like proud. Man, that's a good one. Let me try to go back. I don't know. It's a good question. What about you, Johnny? You know?
What?
Coach Logan wants to know who was your proudest tournament scout? So who was you most happy beating in a tournament? Or maybe not most happy, most proud, whatever for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be your highest rated, but what's your most proudest win? I would say when I broke. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, John, you speak first.
No, I don't have anything special. I have beat a lot of. I have played, but I beat a lot of international. When I used to play, more likely, I have beat a lot of IMs and a lot of GMs. So I never beat any special super grandmaster, but I did have a few GMs I always beat. And I have a couple of few.
What GMs have you beaten in tournaments? Like to this day, how many GMs have you beaten?
Some sort of them from some small countries. I don't even remember. Some of them I have played. I don't know if I should be able to mention some names here. I can tell you private. It wouldn't be ethical for me to be like flattering and all
that. Come on, dude.
I'm not a grandmaster. I cannot say, but I have beat.
Guys, the chat has a question. That's all we're trying to do here.
I have a few GMs I have beat. I have beat a few IMs too. And, I play. So I don't think I have anything special for it. I was trying to find ethics, but yeah, I have done. To play to Olympics. I have played strong players too. If you ask me what's my highest rated ever player that I ever played, I play Hikaru.
Hikaru. Or like Coach Aaron says, Hikaru.
Hikaru, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a proud game, but I would say maybe it was 2 games back to back just because maybe that has been my biggest. I don't know. I haven't broke master yet.
I
still want to do, but I don't know which game it was that did it, but when I made expert when I was like 16 years old or 17, I had beat Privman and a guy named Margulis back to back. They both were they were like 2,300 players. I don't know which one did it, but just that moment, I was extremely happy to break 2,000. And
The
I'm
truth
pretty
is,
sure my proudest moment is gonna be when I break 22. You know,
I have never and the games that I won, to be honest, this is how chess
Anthony,
is.
really
So I
quick,
beat this
Johnny,
King
and
James.
Anthony wants to see the under 700 games. Really quick.
Okay, so I beat a couple of few JMs, and the truth is I did it, but my positions were not good. It was all related to time trouble, and they badly blunder. So that's why I'm not proud. Um, and then I have lost to some of them also in positions where I was, losing, like literally winning probably.
So under 700, let's take a look at Nick. Or how about Anthony? Anthony's in the chat. Let's look at Anthony's game. Oh.
Anthony's
It looks like
here.
Anthony can win
We
some
have
material back.
Daniel. Yeah,
Anthony.
let's see.
Yeah. Anthony has bishop takes knight on the board. He needs to play this move and recapture the rook that he's down. Let's see if he does it. So guys, right now this rook is not hanging, but the knight's protecting it. So if black chops off this knight, the rook no longer has protection. And the move is still on the board. Bishop
Yeah,
takes
but
knight.
no. But
And
White could have played rook takes bishop, and they didn't.
and white also
King
could play
E3.
rook takes bishop. Yes, I'm stuck
Yeah, they
looking
played
at the
king
other move.
E3. Yeah.
Okay. What's going on?
I one time did play in the Capablanca tournament. That's like one of my very proud results. I did pretty well. They almost did not lose any games for 8 rounds or 9 rounds. Like, no, I did play like only 9 rounds. I remember, right? Because we got there. Me and my friend, we got over there after the first round, and then we still be able to play the Capablanca. At that moment when I played the Capablanca, not everybody could be allowed to play because Capablanca tournament it's such a strong tournament. In order for you to play it before, I don't know how it is these days. I haven't played over there in
Are you speaking about the
10 years.
Capablanca Memorial?
Memorial, yeah. It was back in the days I played last time was 2008. I think I played that tournament, or was it 2009? I don't remember. So I did play it over there, and
If I'm not mistaken, Shanklin won that tournament twice. No.
yeah. So, but because there's like he won the closed tournament, like the Premier Group, which is like. So I played the other. There are two tournaments. One is very close, where Ivanchuk, Shanklin, all those guys they play, and the other one is like a lot. All the GMs 2,500, and everybody else plays. The good thing about going to play that tournament was that you can't play the tournament if you're not over like 2,400 or something like that. If you are like if you're Cuban, you can ask this Coach Carlos. You can play the tournament if you're Cuban. If you're under 2,400, you need to be above 2,400 FIDE to play Capablanca. And then if you played it and you're under, you need to have a title. So Cubans that play this tournament, they must be at least international masters or 2,400 FIDE players in MF. You need to be a FIDE master. If you go like me, international player to play, you must be above 2,200 in FIDE. So at that moment, I was like maybe 2,250. I think I was something like that. FIDE. So it was okay. It was a
Johnny, what opening do you play against the Rui Lopez?
When I used to play, no, I used to play close E5 opening. I even have one game I have an international game I haven't been able to do. Never check on FIDE. I know that they put the result bad, and I think in the numbers it's bad. It's like I lost, but I did won that game. And the team, you can still see the result of the team making the point, but it stays like that. I remember now that you mentioned that E4, E5. I used to play E5 all the time. close Spanish.
Was that game against Luis Jonault in 2008 Olympiad?
What?
Was that game against Luis Jonault 2008?
Yes, that
Olympiad?
game I won. I won that game, and it says like I lost. I think when you look at it, but I did win this game.
You definitely won it.
Yeah, because I was black. You can tell that. I lost in that Olympiad. I lost to Marseille, and I lost to another guy over there. I remember it was a situation over there with the Dominican team happened. It was horrible, but yeah, it was interesting. I think so. But I know we did play France in that tournament, and we actually play Italy, where your friend Fabiano was. That's why when people say, it's like, where Fabiano was.
So what's going on? All right, what we got here?
I'm always, I don't know. I'm watching all these kids play strong chess, but I'm always rooting for Fabiano. So
you're always looking for what?
I know there's a lot of these elite strong players, but I'm always rooting for Fabiano and for Hikaru.
Right. As you should.
No,
do you root for Dominguez now that he's here?
What?
Because I know you like Dominguez, right?
Dominguez is amazing. Cool guy and strong player. I know him.
All right, so
we play on the
how about this last? Oh, this game is done.
I went to play to Brazil. That was 2009. And we played a Pan American. That was a very strong tournament. It was a close Pan American team championship, and it was like everybody.
Look, Johnny, go to Drew's game. We just had this end game a little while ago. This is the draw version, guys. We just had this instructional end game.
Oh, but the same thing. But now this is a draw because of the rook pawn.
Yeah, rook pawn and bishop pawns are draws in the same game.
Yeah.
There's like a exception, like if the king was like on F5 right now, you can play king G6.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually.
The king's too far.
But it's too far away. I thought that maybe if the king is on D7, I can reach the temple, but still doesn't make it.
Even D7.
I thought about it myself. Weird.
You got to be on F5 or G5, or even H5 will work.
Yeah, the king's too far away. If the king was on D7, that might be a little bit different. I think I play king E7 when they make the move. But I don't think he's gonna let it go, dude. I mean, I don't even remember things about chess anymore. I'm just. If I was a good player, strong player, okay, but I'm not, so I don't mind. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying like strong, but if you want it to be.
And that is game. Draw.
Yeah, it is. It's not gonna keep going like forever with this. Okay, so let's see. Who do we have? Any other? Ready for next round?
Let's go to 1,000 plus.
Oh wait. Let's just see right away.
Let's show Julian some love. What is Julian? Julian's king is in. Yeah, but he's not in the greatest position, unfortunately.
Where's Julian?
Well, he's trying to give his opponent's king a hard time.
I see.
And give his king a hard time too.
Okay, so he has to be careful, dude, because a little jump. I mean, there's no doubt square bishop, so maybe the king still stands okay. But there are some knight left. Oh. What would you like play? E5. Yeah. This makes sense now. You need to be careful because knight f4, knight d2, king d1. And we're not 100% sure what was going on. There might be this position for checkmate. What's going on? Hijo, güey. No. Bueno. Dama de 4 jaque es 5. ¿Y dónde ponemos la dama? Pues no sé. No parece que la dama tiene muchas casillas. Doesn't look like the queen has too many squares. At least the ones that could be a little bit effective. I don't know if queen g4 is the move that you may want to do here. So dama g4, queen g4. And dama g4, y yo puedo jugar caballo de 6. Me coman el caballo de h3 y se acabó la partida. That's how I see it. Queen a7. Uh-oh. Spaghettios.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Look at this bishop and knight combo. Is there anything here for black?
No, I don't think so. They're like a little bit in the way. I've been looking for ideas over here, but nothing. Because the thing is that you don't want to move the knight from c4 because it takes away the d2 square for the bishop, right? I'm just saying. It's like, okay, let's say I play rook c1 here, or rook b. What's your next follow-up? Why would you? I don't want to check. Just rook c. And this is helping me improve my bishop. Maybe it is. Maybe. What happens if king a7 in the game? Or, well, king g6 will be queen g6 checkmate. But knight to f4, and what do we have? I guess. You know they're easy. You know how hard it could be. Whoa. Don't make me baby. What are we doing? So no.
Are you starting on Junior? Yeah.
Yeah, watch over here.
All right, we're going on the chat. We have Sophia. Look at my game. Yeah, Daniel, we were just looking at your game a little while ago. Anthony, great job. You won. Amazing, my boy.
Yeah.
June Dong. Hello, everyone.
Daniel, yes, we did look at your game. He was playing. Didn't he have a rook, up a rook or something? What's his game? So yeah. What could I say? I mean, d5 is like rook h3, and I'm going d8 ideas. It's what? Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, the problem is that the knight on h3 is just pinned, and yeah, it's not. There's no easy way for you to get out of the pin with the black. There are no checkmate threats or anything. I can just capture the knight.
But the bishop on b5 was doing a good job at taking f1, but
I
there's just
think
no
so.
way to take over the d file.
No way to take over the file stuff. Yeah, there are no tricks.
The knight on a3 is now out of place. The bishop on
Knight
c6
f4
is out
just
of
happened,
place.
and my question is, what if I
Knight of,
dinner the? Oh, look at this, knight c4, coach. Interesting.
what if you chop
Oh,
the rook?
I chop the rook, knight g2, king f1, and I don't see how you follow that up, Julian. If you're planning to play bishop b5 check, I can play king to g1, then knight e2 check. You take on the rook, but I will take your bishop on b5 maybe. Yeah, I think they're still winning for, so you're allowed to capture this rook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to over 1500. Let's see a couple of those games. Oh, Bobby and Caleb, that has to be a treat.
Yeah, that's what I told you. I saw this and I wanted to see what was going on. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
pretty equal, but you know how it is.
Black has more active play coming if he launches a minority attack.
Yeah.
I think the minority attack is even more powerful with no minor pieces on the board because the minor
Yeah.
pieces stop the breaks.
Yeah. That's actually, yeah.
Like
Just
if
go
White had a knight
before.
on d3, for instance, the knight on
Yeah.
d3 is a monster stopping minority breaks.
Yep.
But let's see, rook c4 is coming. Yes, b4, b5. I mean b5,
Yep.
a5 is coming.
Yep. Let's see something with more pieces on the board. Let's see Kyle and Ivan.
Oh,
This is Chamaria versus Kyle.
okay.
So here, I guess black is material the same. No, he's down a pawn, right? Because I was about
Black
to
is
say,
down a pawn.
the black looks good. He has the two bishops, but he's down a pawn. So question would be if I play normal move, which is rook d1, what will happen? I mean, sometimes you can be down a pawn in a position, and if you have the
I mean, he
bishop here,
does have two
like,
bishops.
yeah,
He has that light square bishop and that
yeah,
A8 H1 diagonals
yeah. Like sometimes
a little
like if you do
vulnerable.
have the bishop pairs and you might be a pawn down, it still warrants you great chances for a draw, but not as this. But I don't think as this is the case of this position happening because I believe that one of the bishops will be neutralized. C4 ideas are happening. E5, C4, D4. I don't know. Uh, yeah, but
Bishop C1. What is the point of that?
I
I
think he
guess there's
wants
just
to go
nowhere else to put it. Is he trying to go bishop A3? What is he trying to do?
B2, maybe C4,
Bishop
then
B2,
C4. Yeah,
C4.
yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I don't know why you want to keep doing this because you need to take on F5 or play E5 and then I don't know, which doesn't make too much sense. Then I think taking on E5, then playing C4, traded. It's not on G3, it's doing nothing, you know. I'll give you that. The knight on G3, it's not too active, so this could become a situation. Yeah. So are we having tournament today? That's my question.
I don't know. I don't know. I was
Let's
hoping it
see.
was Friday, but I just don't know.
No, I think it's we agree it was going to be on um I think it's gonna be how do you say this? Thursday we agree because that way it's not a weekend. That day is not the beginning of the end
I
of the
mean,
week. So
Johnny, let me tell you
Thursday's
something about being home all day, every day for the past month and a half. There's no weekend, Johnny. There's no more weekend. What's a weekend?
Oh God.
What are you
You
doing on
know,
the weekend that you can't do? What are you doing on Saturday and Sunday you can't do Monday to Friday?
on a Monday and a
All right, we have
Tuesday.
more work. I agree. We're doing
We have more
during
work.
the
Yeah,
week
yeah.
more, but
But I agree that the other day I was like, oh my God, what day is today? Is it Tuesday? Is it Monday? Is it? And I was a little bit lost.
if it wasn't for the chess work and stuff that we're doing, I would not know what day it is.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm trying to see if I can keep myself a little bit active at home and see how I can do. I'm doing some study stuff, but it's just a lot of tons of work. Huh?
You know what's been working for me? Keeping a schedule. Trying to keep a schedule and
Yeah,
each
yeah,
day, and it helps me get through my days because without a daily schedule,
yeah. No, for me, I have all these things, family and all that, but it's normal. So I'm here.
so look
But
at this.
we'll
So
get
just
out
like
of this
that,
one, and once we'll get
wow.
out of this one, we'll go back to everything. And guys, I can't just still wait back to see you guys at school and all that, and go out. Because
So
that thing about, I
black
mean,
black's looking
I
great now, right?
yeah, it's like one thing that we all saying about this coronavirus thing. In a sense of a way, if you have a family or anything, you feel like good because you're able to spend more time with family if you're home.
Yes,
And if you
yes,
can work from home, that's
somewhat.
actually highly appreciated. Sometimes we're just working, and this is how life goes. You get home late, maybe 5, 6 p.m. Just done, yeah. But in a sense of a way, this could be, even I think I even saw a news or something about pollution or something related to that. Says that it has uh, helped a lot with it, which seems that maybe is giving us heads up about the way we're having this behavior these days. But I think we will go through. There's still some time before this happens, and why not? Joy and do some chess, and it's cool. I mean, it's so highly chess is so popular right now that we can see all the chess platforms being overwhelmed all the time. They're giving errors and stuff like
This is
that.
one of the few games that you can actually still take part in.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
it's still going on, and it's high fun and it's beneficial. So why not? Why not do it? It keeps your brain sharp and active. Keep all right. But I have great memories and stuff like that. I don't play chess anymore. I'm getting old, as you guys know. So, but I like it. Still enjoy it. Why not? Even
Johnny,
with
I'm
the
tired
few
of
of
you.
us.
I'm tired of hearing that you're getting old. I'm tired of this. Seriously,
You
it's an
getting what?
excuse and it's a mindset. Cut it
About
out,
what?
Johnny. You
What
keep
part?
saying you're old, like you can't do something because you're getting too old, Johnny. Stop.
I am old. I'm not like you. You like you what? 29 or 30, I think.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm not in my 40s, but I'm
But you're
not in.
old, right? We're both in our 30s, but you're old and I'm young.
Yes, that's the key.
Mhm. All right. So
But
guys, we're
if
gonna
the
cut it.
tournament's going, if the tournament's going today, you're gonna see a little bit of the old man, the viejito
No, 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 Johnny, stop. We're gonna have to cut this because you're gonna have to go take a nap in case there's a tournament.
coming. I am going to take a nap. I can't. I go to sleep 8:30. 9. I'm like snoring already. Anyway, guys, we have this. We did have a few interesting games today. I hope you guys more or less hear the comments and make some sense out of most of the game. Even here, this one was I think it was a Grand Prix type of attack position, so it was actually really cool watching this. Um, Nice to see, and see you guys around tomorrow.
Johnny, looks like you're right. Blitz tournament is tonight.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I think you guys getting ready. Remember that we're having comments with Coach Alex, please. Coach Fige is going to be going over the games and make sure that you guys can, play good, great games, right? So highly advise you on that one, right? Um, Keep it a good work and do a bunch of puzzles. Try to make up your team. Remember that even if we're not doing the over there, we're having our school team over here, and your school's literally competing. So we're having all these little tournaments. All these tournaments are going on to keep ourselves in shape for doing chess. And guess what? The best advantage, the best good thing about it is that when chess season starts again, we go back to school and everything, and the tournaments are heating up. We'll go back into Majors Cup. We'll go back into Nationals. We'll go back into cities. We'll go back into state championships. We're literally ready. And I think that everybody will make a huge, amazing progress because when you're working from now and then you're being from home, this is definitely where we want to be. And we're having the action over here on ICN. We're having a United States Chess Champion comments for games. We have coaching making videos. Go for the ICN YouTube videos. We're doing all this for you guys to work on. Keep it great, guys. So see you tomorrow, and happy to see you, Coach Angel. And I were, very, very, very happy to. So see you guys around and enjoy it.